Young Life, what's happening? It's Jamie. I miss you guys. It's been way too long. Hope you are all keeping well. I don't know about you, but I am super excited to see this new Avengers movie, Endgame. Wait, sorry, that's my talk from last year. Do you guys remember when we were all in lockdown because of the coronavirus? Wait, that's my talk from next year. That's on one side. Have you ever noticed that what we think in life is important really isn't important? Like, it's really not. And the things that are important, sometimes we lose sight of just how important they really are. For example, one of the most important things about us is our character. You know, who we actually are. We have a character and we have a reputation. And our reputation, that is who other people think we are. And that's what other people say about us. But our character, that is who we really are. And sometimes we can lose sight of who we really are. You know, there's the version of you when you're with your family, there's a version of you when you're with your friends, there's a version of you when you're online, there's a version of you when you're offline, there's the you when you're at Young Life Club on a Thursday night, then there's the you when you're at school on Monday, there's the you when you're in lockdown, there's the you when you're out of lockdown, you know, and then there's the you that only you know about. There's the you that you keep to yourself, you keep locked up inside, and that's the you that only you are aware of. You don't let other people see that side of you. You know, sometimes we can lose sight of who we really are. And you know, reputation, that's who other people say we are, and that's how other people see us. But character, that's who we actually are, and that's how God sees us. And when God sees us, this is what he says. He says that I do not look at the things people look at. People look at the outward appearance. In other words, our reputation, what we see on the outside. But I look at your heart. So God's saying, I look at this. I want you to do something real quick for me. I want you to put your hand on your heart and say, God looks at my heart. Kira, you're not doing it, man. Do it one more time. Do it with me. God looks at my heart. You know, this is where he looks. This is what he cares about. This is where he looks when he sees us. You know, what is going on inside of our heart? How is your heart? You know, it's so important. And God doesn't look at other things. Like, he doesn't look at the number of likes we have, or the number of followers we have, or the number of friends we have. What's important to God is what is happening inside of here. What is happening inside of our heart. And what God wants to do is he wants us to build our character on a firm foundation. He wants us to build our character on something solid that won't be shaken, that won't be moved. He wants us to build our character on something that, you know, when the slightest thing comes along, we won't crumble, because we would have built our character on a firm foundation. In the Bible it says that everything that can be shaken will be shaken, so that what can't be shaken will remain. So everything that can be shaken, one day will be shaken, so that what can't be shaken will remain. So if you picture it like this, imagine you're holding a snow globe and you're shaking that snow globe. And once you stop shaking it, you know, the snow, that's still moving inside of it. But the object inside the snow globe isn't moving because it's attached to a foundation. In the same way, God wants us to attach who we are to something that won't be shaken, something that isn't shakeable. And that's God. You know, God is not a shakeable God. He is an unshakable God. He doesn't get moved by anything. He is the same today and tomorrow and forever. He is unshakable. And that's what God is inviting us to. He's inviting us to build our life on something that won't be shaken. And what that means for me, you know, as a Christian, is that I don't have to really worry about what other people say about me. Because the only person's opinion that matters to me is God's opinion. Like, I only care about God's opinion. I'm happy to do what God wants me to do. It doesn't matter what other people say about me. I only care about what God has to say about me. And that's what he's inviting us to do. He's inviting us to build our life on him. He's solid as a rock, and he's a firm foundation, and he is unshakable. And that is what is most important. So build your character on a firm foundation, build your character on God. And before I go, I haven't given anyone a high five in such a long time, so I want to leave with a high five. So put your hand up, don't care about who's around you. I want you to high five your screen when my hand collides with yours. So we're going to do that in a few seconds, but before I go, I just want to say keep your head up, keep moving, keep pressing on. The world is not ready for the version of you that's going to come out of this lockdown. You're going to do amazing things once this is over. So keep moving, keep your head up, and God is with you. Let's go for that high five. 3, 2, 1, high five. There goes my juice.